All right, it is time now for our Great Day Morning Mix. And do we ever have a special guest with us this morning?
We sure do, all the way from across the pond and back home to D.C. and now here in our Great Day studios, Emmy-nominated TV host, CEO of Paul Wharton Productions, Mr. Paul Wharton.
The man who does it all.
I love it. Hey, ladies, what's going on?
Welcome back.
Listen, I feel like, you know, DC is home. There's no place like home, and the first place I want to come when I get back is to see you two. And I have to do it fast because you're having another little one.
The last time you were here, you brought us cocktails, and I was pregnant, but I wasn't telling anyone, so that's why I smelled your cocktail. I was like, this is delicious, Paul.
It is something. It is something. Exactly. And that book, Pretty Twisted, The Ultimate Guide to Creating Fabulous Craft Cocktails at Home, is still available on Amazon.
What a plug.
You've been doing cocktails. You were working on a cookbook. I mean, you just, of all trades, a jack of all trades.
I'm just working on so many things. I actually recently sold a TV movie. So I'm working in the scripted space.
You're amazing.
And of course, I wrote myself in as a psychologist. You know, Clarissa, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. I won't tell anybody. I promise, Clarissa. Oh,
Are there any news reporter, roles that you could write us into?
That's the thing. I can just write you right in. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm just out there being creative and diversifying and getting in where I fit in.
And spending a lot of time with your celebrity friends as well. I hear Debbie Allen was in town.
Oh my gosh, so many people have been here. DC is like where it's all happening. Debbie Allen was here. She was here at the Kennedy Center. And my other friend, Vivica Fox, was actually directing a film here for about a month. So we had lots of dinners and lots of fun around town. And Vanessa Williams, you know, one of my best friends that did the cover quote on my book along with Patti LaBelle. So she was here doing a play, kind of putting the pieces together to put a new play together. So it's just been a wonderful time in DC, and with White House Correspondents Weekend ahead.
I feel like you're going to be busy.
Ooh, I am going to be in these streets.
Is that Sunday, Saturday, Sunday?
It is every night. So tonight we're going to be out. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Garden Brunch that everybody loves to go to. And of course, I don't go to the main event because, you know, I go to all the parties.
That's probably more fun anyway.
That's good. Not the stuffy event.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, you are Mr. Fashionista. You always have an opinion too. So we wanted to get your opinion because last night was the NFL draft.
Okay.
We love talking about the fashion that these guys are wearing. So let's check out
football. It's the fashion.
Some of the fashion.
Let's take a look.
Kind of one of our favorites. This is Bryce Young. He was the top pick in the NFL draft from Alabama. Nice, simple pink.
Yeah, you know what's so interesting? I don't know if you all saw me last year with Anna Wintour. I went up for New York Fashion Week, and I wore a suit just like this, made by a man named Clarence Whittingham. And, you know, it has the little piece down there in front.
What do you call that? That thing that's like...
Well, it kind of looks like, what's the Scottish thing?
A kilt.
Kind of a kilt.
Yeah.
Kind of a little kilt piece, but it's just an extra piece of fabric, and it's pleated, and I think it looks really cool. And in fact, my suit is the exact same color, so I say he is totally on
like that one.
Thumbs
up on that one.
And I love the hair. It's all juiced up and fabulous, so yeah.
They give him a hat to put on, and it took him a while to try to get it off.
I love his hair. His hair is phenomenal.
All right, check this one out. This is C.J. Stroud, a quarterback from Ohio State, Navy, but take a look. He's got like little applique or little floral, just a little touch.
The little touches is where it's at. And his jewelry, you know, this man comes into the room and you know he is someone. You know he's a star. I did a book signing last week and a man came into the room with this beautiful big diamond necklace, and I said, who was that? And it turns out he's a Commanders player. William Brantley King, I think his name is. William Bradley King. William Bradley King. And so I love the little extra little bits that let you know this is not just off the rack. This is something that was made just for him. And I think he's looking quite fabulous. So
you like that one?
I wanted more. I like when they go way over the top, but he's an Ohio State player, so I have to.
Yes, true. That's
right. My husband would kill me.
So shout out to Cleveland. So you know what I mean.
Okay, here's one we're not sure about. We got a couple guys right here. We got Jordan Addison, the USC wide receiver. He's on the right. He's got this pink flowery kind of shiny suit, and then Jalen Carter, the Georgia defensive tackle, pink suit, purple.
A lot of pink.
There's a lot of pink.
Anytime a man in the NFL has the chutzpah to go out on his own and wear what he wants to wear and wear pink or purple, I have to say yes, brother. Yes. You know, I mean, look at me. It's all about being an individual. In fashion, it really doesn't matter what you wear. It's how you wear it and how you feel when you wear it.
Yeah.
And you can look at these guys from the inside out. They are feeling fabulous. They are looking good and feeling gorgeous, and I am there for it. So, you know, you're not going to get too many no's out of me. I'm just an optimistic person.
I know.
And I can see the good in a lot of things. So.
Yeah. If they wore standard tux, you would be like, no, let's
yeah,
go back
I would
to
say,
the pink.
Come on.
Yeah.
But you know, nowadays, it used to be in football, there'd be a few stars that were indistinguishable from the game. But now, there's such a wide open field for people to come out and make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
And one way they can do that is in fashion. And that fashion leads to fortune because it leads to all kinds of endorsement deals. And
it's true.
You know, it leads to dating the Kardashians. And you know that leads to fortune.
We got one more for you. I'm really curious about this one. This is Tyree Wilson, edge rusher from Texas Tech. So going totally floral with, there you got the inside, he's got the Texas Tech in there.
Well, I have to tell you.
Kind of the same thing, a chutzpah for a man
Kind of
to
the
be out
same
there wearing
thing.
some
You're not going to
floral.
get much negativity out of me. This is the most Zara-like out of all of them. You know what I mean? Only because, but hey, nothing's wrong with Zara. And I mix some of those pieces in with some of my couture pieces. Like this is from Stan Leone. So he makes these suits for me, but then I mix in, you know, a little Zara piece here or there.
Yeah.
But this guy, look, he looks fabulous. These guys, you all pick the best of the best.
Kristen said this was questionable, and I came in and said, I love it. I love that.
He's a
floral
very
pattern.
handsome man,
Yeah.
and he's got a great contract. And look, you ain't heard anything bad out of me. That might be my new best friend.
Thumbs up all around.
2 thumbs up over there. There you go.
Something else we know so many people are talking about, especially here with us being CBS, is James Corden hosted his final Late Show last night. Now, Corden capped an 8-year run hosting the show on CBS. And the Late Show with James Corden was the 4th and final iteration of the show. James Corden is best known, of course, for his carpool karaoke sketches.
Yeah.
His final guest, I really want your opinion on this, Paul, for the sketch was none other than Adele. You've been spending a lot of time in London. What are James Corden and Adele? We love them here.
Yes.
Are they just bigger than life there?
Well, absolutely. You know, it's kind of like the way I feel when I come back home here. They feel that same way about London. And I think you might talk about what he said in his final farewell, where he was talking about a divided America. Well, as someone that lives in America and the UK, it's pretty divided over there as well. There is a lot going on here in America, but as I said before, there's no place like home. There's also nothing like Adele's new look. What has she been doing? Now, wait a minute now.
You like the blonde hair? And
the blonde hair is amazing. But listen, you know, I've had a little tweakment here and there. But Adele, whoever she is seeing, I won't tell anybody, Adele, just slip me the phone number. She looks amazing. The hair, the
What a
makeup. My mother actually
transformation.
said yesterday to me, she says, have you seen Adele lately? She looks
my
fabulous.
gosh.
I said, yes, mother. She does. So she's looking great. And, you know, did you hear about the whole scandal with Keith McNally that owns Balthazar? And James Corden. So James Corden has a reputation of being not the nicest guy.
was this the restaurant?
The restaurant where he
okay.
got banned.
Yeah.
Anyone can have a bad day, but when you start hearing it all over town, and you know, so I think that kind of, you know, he's been a little bit down since then.
Right.
Yeah.
If you follow,
That was a tough one for
if you
him.
follow, but you know, I think it's a good time for him to go back home, be around his family, soak up some of that good Sunday roast in the UK, and go to the pub and be around his people. But he
Find
had
his
a great
place
run here. He got really rich
big
and really
show.
famous.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he made a mark for himself.
We want to talk about Rihanna too. Fresh off her Super Bowl and Oscars performances, Rihanna is heading to the silver screen. She's set to play Smurfette in a new animated Smurfs movie set to hit theaters in 2025. Riri will also write and perform original music and serve as producer on the movie. What can this girl not do?
She can do everything and anything. She can have kids.
I know. While she's pregnant with her second, she signs on for this project.
Isn't it something? Now the Smurfs, I used to love the Smurfs. I'd rush home from school and watch the Smurfs. The theme song, it escapes me. Anybody?
No, I don't think I've ever seen the Smurfs.
I think it's not. I think it's our generation.
Okay, it's our
more
generation.
Than, yeah.
Okay.
Who had this first? No, it's escaping me too.
Yeah, but I loved it and it was great, and I think it will be a wonderful movie if Rihanna's in it.
I feel like whatever
anything
she touches
turns to gold.
We're thinking the
You
same
know,
thing.
I mean, even her music choices, any song, if
it's
you
so
think
good.
about it, they're all hits. So Rihanna can do no wrong, and we are also a fan of Rihanna.
And we are a fan of you, Paul.
Yes, we
thank
are.
you, ladies.
How
Thank
great
you
to
So
have
so
much
you back.
fun this weekend.
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to have a blast. Follow me at Paul Wharton Style on Instagram, and definitely check out my books and products and all that good stuff.
All sorts
All
of good
of
things.
those.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks, guys.
We
Have
love
some for
having
everyone.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Thank you for